welcome to art class. We are going to continue with our lessons today, but a few things that you should know are, if you haven't checked in yet on Google Classroom, there is a post on the stream welcoming you. Please make sure that you give me a little comment so that I know that you are here. You can do that after you watch this video, as long as you do it within our class time frame. And if you have any questions about the video that you are going to be watching right now with a demonstration of what we are doing today, feel free to type the questions in right underneath that post. Just add a comment and I will be sitting at my desk waiting to help you. If anybody needs any more clarification about what you are about to see for your instructions for the day, you can ask me there. And if you need to, we could also set up a Google Meet if you need to speak to me face to face, if you need any help at all. So don't worry, you're going to do great, and we're going to continue with making some really fabulous artwork. I'm excited. My fabulous third graders, I have a fun project planned for you. I love to do this project around this time of year each year with my third grade friends. Now this year, I'm going to have you start these at home, and some of you will finish them at home and some of you will finish them at school, depending on when we are back. But as long as we come back right after Thanksgiving, we can finish these in school together. It just depends on what day you have art. So we're going to start these this week. So we're not going to be adding the color today because, friends, we only have 30 minutes to work today, and at home it takes you a little longer because you need to gather your materials, you had to sign in, there's a lot more that is involved. So I don't want to take up too much time, but in the demonstration you're going to see the drawing parts. So we're going to work on that today, and we're going to hold off on coloring until next week. And we're just going to draw in Sharpie to start. So you are going to take 2 lines for a walk. We don't want to have them too close together or too far apart. So it's going to be about 3 finger spaces down. I want you to make a dot and do the same thing on the other side of your paper. And then 3 finger spaces from the bottom, make a dot on both sides of your paper. So now I've got my dots, and I'm going to take a line for a walk, making it a wavy line. There can be a few loop-de-loops. Don't go crazy with those. Make sure you connect from one side to the other. Once you have that, you'll go down to the bottom and do the same thing again. It can dip down, it could be more horizontal like this one. That is up to you, but I would say probably no more than 4 loops per strand. So this is like the wire for our lights. Next, we're going to be adding our lights. So depending on how big you make them, you will have room for about, I would say, anywhere from 6 to 10 on a strand. I wouldn't do any more than that. So we'll say 6 to 10 on a strand. So remember that number, 6 to 10. And I want to show you on this marker board to practice making those light bulb shapes. So what we will do on our strand, on our string, is we are going to make a square. So the bottom of the strand is the bottom of the square. And then we can add the lines inside. That will be like the bottom of the bulb. Then you'll want to kind of turn your paper so the bottom of the bulb, the top of the square, will have the curved part, and then you're going to come around for a point. So that will be like the light bulb. So depending on how big you draw, because you might draw really small. Now that would look silly if both of those were on the same strand, but you could do one or the other. So that's what I mean. If you were doing this size, you might only be able to fit 6. This size, you might be able to fit 10. So the shape is like a teardrop shape. It's pointy on the top, round on the bottom. So you can either do that and kind of connect underneath, so having like the strand close by, and then make the bulb above the strand and then just connect it. Or you can draw the square shape and then make the bulb on top. As you can see, my bulbs, I think, look better if I do it this way. So practicing on here can hopefully help you decide which way that you would like to do it. So from here, I'm going to draw out all of my light bulbs on my paper.